Hello, so I am Dr. Sandra Miles, and today I want to offer a message on respecting boundaries as a leader. I have heard and participated in a number of conversations with senior leaders who are very concerned and or frustrated because younger professionals, newer professionals, and some of our tried and true professionals have started to, make demands, have requirements, right? Requirements for their personal time, requirements for salaries, requirements for expectations and levels of respect. And as sad as it is to say this is brand new for a lot of senior leaders because a lot of senior leaders have been in the workforce for a long time. And so we are very used to you do the job as it is presented to you and you don't complain, not because you're lucky to have this job, but because, you value hard work and, being the best and doing the long hours because that's how many of us were trained. But and not to say this isn't about, who's lazy or who's, entitled. It's about culture changing. And right now, the old philosophy of supply and demand, the senior leaders are no longer in a position to make a lot of demands because of the way the workforce restructured during the pandemic. We literally lost 1 million people, human lives lost during the pandemic, more than 1 million, but a lot of those individuals were in the workforce. So that created a very large gap in the workforce, which provided opportunity for a lot of people who ordinarily may not have been considered or wouldn't have had the chance to take some time and reflect and enhance their skills, are now able to go into the workforce and make demands and have requirements that leaders need to take seriously if you're going to fulfill your obligations as a leader to be productive. And so I really I'm posting this message to as a reminder and to encourage leaders to really start giving some legitimate thought to whether or not you respect the boundaries of your team. If you have a team member who is like, well, after a certain time of day, I will not respond, or I may be slow to respond. Do you respect that? Or do you have an expectation that because you're the boss, whenever you call, they better jump? Another question. Would you allow yourself to be treated in that way? And sure, you've worked hard, you paid your dues and all those things, but dues change, right? So in the same way that, yes, you worked hard and paid your dues, the lifestyle that you were living 20 years ago, the things you had to worry about 20 years ago, are not the same as what this current generation or the people who are currently at the level you were 20 years ago are having to deal with and think about and work through. Inflation being what it is not what it was 20 years ago. So the fact that people have these salary demands is actually not as unreasonable as you may think. The fact that we are all reachable 24/7, that was not the case 20 years ago. So you saying whenever my boss called me, I would jump 20 years ago is not the same because your boss couldn't if you were in the car, if you left your house, if you were on vacation, the likelihood that they could actually reach you is not the same as what's going on right now. So it may feel like those in entry or mid-level are asking a lot or demanding a lot, but truthfully, they are placing the kinds of boundaries that you didn't even need to place because times were different. So I just wanted to offer that as a, quick heads up reminder. Let's not make comparisons that are apples and oranges when what our teams are really asking for essentially is basic human respect. And I'm not on fire. I have incense burning. I didn't expect the smoke to waft through, but whatever. This is the video. So in any event, I hope this information has been helpful. And I do hope that you are treating your team members with the same respect that you would want as a human being. So, bye.